So by the way, I got to tell you how my Sunday started. So Sunday morning, I think I was in church and my mom is blowing up my phone. Nana Gail blowing up my phone. Nana's blowing it up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? So I'm looking at it and she is just fixing to beat somebody. She is mad. You know how sometimes when a woman sends you a text, men particularly, and you read it and you can not only hear it in her voice, but you can also feel her head swerving while you read the text. So it was like that. I gotta pull this up. She was so mad. I'm sitting in church and she is just blowing me up. Oh my goodness. So she said, she goes, you were on CBS Sunday Morning for your radical talk radio. You are a bad person. You spread lies, hate, etc. And then she has eye roll emoji. And then I go, was it a segment on radio? And she says, you and Limbaugh, all you care about is spreading misinformation, revenue, and ratings. She goes, no, you were on camera. They showed your placing. They showed a clip of you describing Ozark and 2 more clips. Get your armor ready, says Nana. And she says, they showed your placing of number 7 in talk radio. And I responded, LOL, I'm number 5, those bitches. So she said, they called it division in the media and the internet. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, she sent me screenshots and everything. She was so mad. And, she said, on another show, you said, if Democrats can't rob you, the next best thing is to convince you that you're being robbed. And I was talking about your voting. And then she sent me on something about Vivek Ramaswamy and Al Sharpton because she didn't like Vivek. So this is what she was referencing, because I don't watch CBS Sunday Morning. I don't know why she doesn't either, because she's not 110 years old. And I don't know. I mean, the only place that I think you can even see CBS Sunday Morning is I don't know, in the waiting room of purgatory. I really don't know. I was surprised that it's broadcast here in this realm. So anyway, this is what she was talking about that she saw Sunday morning and got so mad about. This was, Juan pulled it. Listen.
35 years after the talk radio revolution, On the Air is still often an exercise in off the rails.
And you know that guy had that super white hair? He looked like a character in Ozark.
What's the nature of talk radio? Is it any different than it's been the last 2 or 3 decades?
If anything, Jim, I think it's more extreme. I think over that long span, it has unquestionably divided Americans. It has unquestionably hardened our politics.
If Democrats can't rob you, the next best thing is to convince you that you are being robbed.
And how is that good for America?
It's not. It's bad for America.
On the list of Talkers Magazine top 10 most
this is
popular
2 years
talk
ago.
radio
I'm number
hosts,
5 now, suckers.
All 10
they don't even have the most current list. I'm number 5, beating everybody else. Come on, y'all didn't even get the right list. Whatever. That made me mad. I was like, if you're going to sit here, if you're going to talk bad about me, that's my bet. You get my ratings right. Okay. If you're going to sit here and drag my name in the mud, that's okay. But you sit here and you talk about how many millions of people listen across the country every single day. If you're going to put my name in your mouth, you make sure that you get my placement correct. Okay. So I don't care. I am not. I just find it entertaining. Who was the short stack that they had there looking like a frog on a log? Who's that dude? I mean, that's not just a saying either. The dude looks squatty and dumpy. Who is this guy? Cut that, CBS. Dare ya. Who's this guy? Well, if anything, it's more divisive. If you listen to the left, they're having premenstrual dysphoric syndrome every single day about something. We just make fun of people, and then we tell you what's happening in the news, and then we get on with our lives, right? That's kind of what we do. We don't engage in all that stuff they engage in. I mean, the left, when you listen to them, they are mad. They're yelling at you every single day. Oh, my gosh. I don't know, how many calories that burns to be that angry all day long and screaming like that all day long. But, I mean, we don't really do that here. Every now and then we'll get, justifiably perturbed. But it's not like the left. I mean, the left is basically, telling you that, Donald Trump eats babies and probably hates kittens too. I mean, all that's the kind of stuff that they say. Or it's all mega, mega. Brr, brr. And we're just sitting here doing our thing. They're the ones who are obsessed. Who is this guy that they bring on? Like this, nobody's ever heard of this dude. I never even seen this guy. I was talking to another friend of mine in broadcasting. They're like, I don't even know who that cat is. Like, if we don't even know who you are, who is you? Who are you doing? What are you doing on CBS? Come on. And who is the guy who was interviewing? That dude. He looks like a gym teacher. Is this like his side job? I'm going to do, let me pitch a segment on talk radio. These segments are a dime a dozen. I'm so tired of it. So they're just gearing up to try to disqualify another means of getting something alternative to Pravda. That's all it is.